I'm Dr. Devra Davis, and I'm here in Australia talking about my new book, Disconnect. I'm an epidemiologist and a toxicologist, a fellow of the American College of Epidemiology and formerly the American College of Toxicology. I worked in the Clinton administration. I was the founding director of the Board on Environmental Studies and Toxicology at the U.S. National Academy of Sciences, and that was the group that did the study recommending the ban on smoking on airplanes quite some time ago. But I'm really here because I'm deeply concerned about what we know now about microwave radiation and how it affects the developing brain and body. Recently, the cell phone industry has been issuing advisories itself. These are often buried inside phones, and they're telling you something very important that everyone has a right to know, which is a mobile phone is a two-way microwave radio. It's never been tested for safety for long-term use, and because of that, Telstra has now begun to issue advice about using a headset, using a speakerphone. In America, Consumer Reports, a respected publication, has recently recommended that no one keep a mobile phone in their pocket. And that's because if phones were tested in the pocket, the levels of radiation from those phones would exceed the safety guidelines that are currently operating. Brain cancer actually is more than 200 different types of diseases. 200 different types. And it's a terrible disease. Most people don't survive it. Their lives are shortened by it. What we know about it is that ionizing radiation causes it. And we know that from studies of people who got heavy doses of X-rays for treatment for something and then went on to develop brain cancer 30, 40, or 50 years later. Studies have been done that have looked at what happens to neural stem cells, baby stem cells, brain cells, when you expose them to mobile phone radiation. And what those studies find is that if you expose those cells, you can look at their membranes, and you find the membranes are weakening and opening. And all of these tests have experimentally indicated that mobile phone radiation can damage human brain cells and cause more damage to